Hi Isaiah, it's Mrs. Olson here. I thought I would make a little video to give you feedback on the 5 themes of geography project. So I'm starting in the actual assignment. And so it looks to me like you have chosen Legoland as your place that you want to visit and create a travel brochure. So that's pretty cool. I like to see things like that. Okay. And so the biggest thing with this project is that you are demonstrating, you are showing me what you understand about the 5 themes of geography that we've been studying for the past couple of weeks. Okay? And so the first thing here is that each theme must include a picture. So remember that location, place, regions, movement, and human environment interaction are your 5 themes, okay? And then each theme, so each one of these should have a photograph or a graphic that represents those themes, okay? So I'm going to switch over to yours, and this is the first page of yours. So doing it in Word is totally fine. Now, the first thing that my eye goes to is this. It is supposed to say Legoland, but you put an A here instead of an E, okay? And then as I scroll down, I see some photos. I see some advertisement about how much it'll cost and what people can do when they go to Legoland. And there are, now I'm in page 4 of that stuff, page 5, page 6, and here we go. Page 7 is finally getting into some pictures, which you wrote. Now for some pictures. Okay, that's good. We've got some pictures. Okay, and then page 8, we've got some more pictures. Now we've got some information here. We've got location, okay, and then we've got information about movement. What I don't see are the 5 themes of geography. I only see 2 themes here. And you have to remember that with location, absolute location, you got that, that's good. Relative location, remember that relative is going to be relative close to the location of your place. So relative to Legoland. This is very specific. This would almost be like absolute. So you don't need to say that Legoland is 138 miles east of Joshua Tree National Park. You can say that Joshua Tree, Hellhole Canyon are close to that. Do you know what Avalon is? Because I don't. And then the crossings at Carlsbad, I'm not entirely sure what that is. Do you know what it is? Okay, so relative location, you're going to talk about some other cities. If it's a landmark, then you need to specify what kind of landmark it is. For example, are the crossings at Carlsbad, is that a shopping center? If so, then you need to specify that's what it is. So you can choose cities too. San Diego is not far from Legoland. That'd be a relative location to include in this part. Now I'm going to go back here. Each theme must include 1 paragraph. So these are sentences. It looks like you copied and pasted them. I would like this information written in a paragraph, okay? Now with movement, all you wrote was Lego cars, bus, horse rides, and golf carts. So if we go to movement, I said show major forms of transportations, major imports and exports. You may not include this information with Legoland because you're not talking about, say, a country. Are there any ports, airports, or harbors nearby? And what does communication look like in this place? So let's go back to transportation. In this paragraph about Legoland, for this project, you could talk about how people get to Legoland. They could drive there and they could probably fly there, right? They're going to fly into San Diego or LA, and then they can rent a car and drive to Legoland. You could talk about the kinds of, games and rides that they have here. That's fine. You don't have to erase this, but it needs to be with a complete sentence and written in a paragraph, okay? What does communication of ideas look like in Legoland? If you were to go there and you look at the workers, how are the workers communicating? How do the people that pay to get into Legoland, how do they communicate? How do they get their ideas across? Okay. Now, I know that you included this information, but you don't need it for this project. So you can cut all of that stuff out because it isn't necessary. The point of the project is you showing me what you understand about the 5 themes of geography related to the place that you chose, which is Legoland. So you're going to have to do a little bit more digging for information on each of these 5 themes, okay? Now, if you need some help with the research part, make sure you ask me. I'll probably be on my computer today until about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, okay? Hope this helps a little bit. Again, let me know if you have any questions. Bye.